Hello. Thought I'd make a little channel update because I'm wanting to do a new thing that's kind of different from everything else that I've posted to my YouTube so far, with the exception of some 10-second shorts. So, essentially I want to start a new video series. For years now I've been pursuing wildlife photography as a hobby, posting it on Instagram and places like that. First started back in about 2019-ish, where I fully tried to, get into it, bought a camera, and now, 7 years later, I think I'm at the point where I'd like to start trying to make videos to sort of document my process and my journey in getting from nothing to having an image that I'm proud of and that I am actually, proud to share with the world, and hopefully people enjoy them. So I'm branching out into video content, hopefully. So what will the series be? The general idea is to pick a species, or maybe a couple of species, or a specific group of maybe birds or something, like, I don't know, for example, the goal could be a robin, and that is my species goal. And the video will be documenting my journey from getting ready, deciding where I want to go, researching the species, getting some fun facts that might help me track it down or whatever, and then documenting my process of actually then going out and photographing that particular species, and hopefully coming away with something cool, a cool video, cool photos, cool experience, anything. That's the idea. My aim is to make this a sort of warts and all kind of series, where even if I don't get exactly what I'm aiming for when I go out, I'm still going to try and put a video together, even if it's a, not a complete failure, but say I don't actually end up finding the species I'm aiming to find. I'll still try and make the most of it, get a video out of it, because at the end of the day, you're not always going to find what you want to go out and find, especially if you're specifically looking for one thing. And I think it's important to document, the realistic experience of going out and trying to do something like this, rather than what you often get, which is, the cherry-picked, oh, I had the most amazing day out, and look at all these things that I found, and this rare thing that I found, and it's actually, that's cherry-picked from many different visits, or like, I don't know, they set up a baiting station to like specifically try and bait something in, and it's all just, it's not very realistic. So I'm gonna go for realism, but enjoyable realism, hopefully. The goal is to maybe start off simple, like common species, and then as I get more confident, especially with like filming myself doing it and actually photographing things at the same time, because it's going to be a learning curve, working my way up to more advanced species, rarer things that you don't often find. Maybe that would probably involve like traveling a little bit further afield as well, possibly different countries if this blows up. Maybe one day different countries, won't say no. Yeah, it's a simple premise, but it still is pretty daunting for me to try and start doing this. I've never done anything like this before, but I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully if you tune in you'll enjoy. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, to watch me try and find these species and maybe see how I go about taking my photos, please do subscribe and watch the videos when they come out, which will hopefully be soon. I do want to start pretty soon, but at the moment it's kind of weather dependent. I think at the time of recording, I think it's rained every single day this year, which isn't great for going out filming, but now I've got all the gadgets and gizmos that I wanted to help me on my way. I've got the Osmo Pocket 3 raring to go. Very eager to try this out, but again, new camera, going to be a learning curve to try and use this and use my main camera with this big chungus on it as well. Trying to balance all that is going to be a bit of a learning curve, but hopefully I'll get used to it pretty quick and make some decent content. I would also like to just give a quick shout out. I know it's a bit weird for me to give a shout out, seeing as I'm currently sat at like 70 subscribers, and you know, but hey, I'd like to do it anyway. One of the big inspirations for me actually finally doing this is a YouTuber called Duade Paton. He's an Australian YouTuber. He goes out, documents his adventures in the bush, I guess, wherever he goes, and just watching him find just so much joy in what he does, like going out and finding all these different birds, is really just inspirational. So if you want to check him out, I do recommend it. He's one of my favorite photographers on YouTube. So I'll link that in the description. But yeah, if I can, also I don't want to copy him, but if, you know, that's the sort of vibe I'm going for, especially because he does it sort of realistically as well. Like I was saying before, he doesn't seem to fake anything. He's just a real guy, you know. He's a real fella, he's a real dude, which I like. So yeah, big fan, check him out. In the meantime, while you're waiting for my actual first video, which will hopefully be pretty soon, if you've got any suggestions or requests, maybe any species requests, what do you want to see me go out and try and find, leave them in the comments, and then see if I can do it. Nothing too crazy, obviously within reason, but it'd be cool to, you know, be as interactive as possible, I guess. But yeah, I look forward to trying to share this journey. So I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.